Live and direct with another edition of what we call Fusion Radio. You know, we always come bearing guests, and man, like this one has been here before. No stranger to Fusion Radio, man. Brought some good R&B vibes last time, and I think, Keys, you weren't able to be a part of this interview because you had something else going on that you had to get out of here. So this is going to be special because this time you get a chance to be a part of this interview this time. And she's back because, man, she's got a really dope event coming up really, really soon. I'm not going to tell you when it's going to be because I want her to tell you. You know, this whole thing as far as teasing and suspense. I like doing it. Did you notice how the voice dropped? Teasing and suspense.
Yeah, that's them octaves.
Now the octaves drop because this was an octave dropper. When she shares with you what's getting ready to come. I mean, when I tell you what's getting ready to come, it's like literally right around the corner. So what am I talking about, man? Chicago R&B artist, man, Bre Nickelle is in the building, back on Fusion Radio, and we're excited to have you.
What's going on? It's good to be here.
Man, like super excited about recapping, bringing those that maybe didn't catch you the first time, hearing you for the first time on the radio and then also on live. And also excited about, man, giving Keith a chance, man, to definitely chop it up with you, him being an artist and everything. So it's Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keith, and our really dope guest, man, Chicago R&B artist once again, Bre Nickelle in the building. So let's do a little bit of a recap, man. Give us the story on what like inspired you to like really want to do music.
Music has been a part of my life, all of my life. Coming from a two-pastor household, I had to be heavily involved in the church. So I was the church drummer. I was over like the praise team and youth choirs and stuff like that. So that's kind of where the foundation was laid. When I wanted to do this Bre Nickelle thing, let me backtrack. I've been writing music and poetry since probably like 10 years old. And what started this whole Bre Nickelle thing was 2020 when the pandemic hit. And I'm thinking like, man, I don't know if this is about to be over. I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to give this a try. I'm going to step out there full-fledged. And I've been running ever since, just been telling my testimony of what happened to me in my life. 2013, like I said, I took a major hit, losing both parents and becoming homeless and divorced and single mother. So I have so much that I wanted to talk about, and I'm here now telling my story.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So first off, I just want to welcome you to Fusion Radio. You feel me? First off, and I want to start off like this. So like with you being an R&B artist, you feel me? I know it's a lot that comes with that as far as like dedication, you feel me, work and stuff like that. So like, let's just talk about that. Like, what's certain things that you do as far as like your process to be the best artist you could be?
Man, I just live out my journey, my story through my music and through writing. So whatever I'm going through at the time, that's the vibe, that's the energy. That's what I want to write about. What keeps me focused and everything is my son, who I brought today with me, so that he can see what his mom does. Because a lot of times we could be apart from each other because I'm chasing this dream. And because it's very hard as a single mother, you know what I'm saying? He have to go with my best friend or my sister, you know what I'm saying? So I know that could be hard on him as well as it is me. But I know that I'm pushing and fighting for a brighter future for the both of us. As far as like my process of writing and stuff like that, I don't know if that'll answer the question, but whatever vibe I'm in, I like to set the mood to. If I'm doing a love song, I'll put some candles on. You know what I'm saying, put a nice little like rain in the background to set a nice little vibe that I'm trying to write about. Or if it's an upbeat, I'll open up all the curtains and I'll maybe have some libations to kind of help me, you know what I'm saying, jot down my thoughts and stuff like that. So I don't know if that answered your question.
Oh no, it definitely did. So like last week we had a singer come in by the name of Trouble and stuff like that. So a question I asked him was with you guys being singers and like y'all voice being I wouldn't say the main thing, but like that's a real big important part of what you do as far as you being an artist. So like, what certain things do you do like to take care of your voice and make sure that you at the right point? Because I know like you gotta hit them high notes, so you feel me, you gotta be able to do your thing. So what certain things that you do to take care of your body so you could perform at your best level?
Last year, I turned over a new leaf and really began to stop eating the meat and stuff like that. So I'm just like basically fruits and vegetables. I'll dabble in some chicken every now and then. I had couple of pieces last night that was so divine. But other than that, I try to, drink a lot of water, exercise, work out. I don't dabble in the smoking like I used to, because I really take pride in my gift. And I know quite a few singers that are amazing that can sit up and smoke you under a table. And I don't understand how they could do that, because I feel like, our vocal cords and lungs and, and I feel like I don't want to do that to myself, so I try to stay away from the smoking and, just try to keep myself active in the gym and stuff like that to, push me into excellence.
Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys. Got the super dope talented Bre Nickelle in the building. So I feel like, man, the listeners, the viewers right now, they want to hear some good music from you. You brought by 2 singles. One is entitled Layers. The other one is entitled Play It Safe. Which one you want to play first, and whichever one you choose, tell us about it.
Let's go with Play It Safe first. Play It Safe is featuring my girl, Johnny Dimitri. This came up a couple of years ago. Shout out to Sarai Colvin, who was the initial producer on it. Then we went another direction and got D vocals to do the final project. And I wanted to partner with a dope female artist to portray like the Monica and Brandy vibe. And that's what this kind of gives.
Well, we're back in 1 second, man, chopping it up more. And those of you that's been waiting for what we talked about before, this big event that's coming up, I promise you on the other side of Play It Safe by Bre Nickelle, we're going to get into what's right around the corner, something you can come out and come support her at. It's Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
Hello? Hey girl, what's up? What's up, girl? It's been a long time. It's been a minute. I know we need to catch up. I swear. Bitch, I got so much to tell you. Okay. You go first. Was thinking about taking a gamble. Risking it all to have him. Play off his words like taboo. But I can't afford to lose, so I'll play it safe. I'm gonna walk away. He's giving me different vibes. This is a feeling I can't deny. Calling me when he wakes up. And before I go to bed at night. Even throughout the day. He's making sure I'm alright. Wanna resist him, but it's hard to put up a fight. Girl, I'm in my head. I want no regrets. I'll get too comfortable. He'll make my heart crumble. He just ain't done it yet. Was thinking about taking a gamble. Was thinking I to have him. Play off his words like taboo. But I can't afford to lose, so I'll play it safe. I'm gonna walk away. Lately it's too much to handle. The fight for time is a scramble. This isn't uphill battle, but I think he's worth the wait, so I'll play it safe. I thought this time would be easy, but the heart is a dangerous place. And deep down I know it needs me. That's why it's so hard walking away. He only hurts me cause he's hurting. At times I do the same. So how can I cry victim when I'm just as much to blame? You know, at times I have my days. Why you think you should go is the main reason I should stay. Just thinking about taking a gamble. Risking it all to have him. Play off his words like taboo. But I can't afford to lose, so I'll play it safe. I'm gonna walk away. Lately it's too much to handle. The fight for time is a scramble. This is an uphill battle, but I think he's worth the wait, so I'll play it safe. like taboo, but I can afford to lose, so I'll play it safe. I'm gonna walk away. Ladies to my center. Fight for time is a scramble. This is an uphill battle, but I think it's worth the wait, so I'll play it safe.
So can I be real? When I heard that, like, I was picturing what a visual would look like with that. So I think you see where I'm going with this. Is there a visual available? Because it sort of had like a R. Kelly trapped in a closet type vibe. Yeah.
It is a bit. It's in the works. It's not out yet. It's in the works. We're hoping to release something within the next month and a half or two, maybe. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do something with that.
Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, sound super dope guest, man. Chicago R&B artist, man. Bre Nickelle in the building, man. I also love the harmony.
Okay.
The harmony, bro,
Thank
was
you.
like, it was like, man, it's like y'all was singing together for years.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. And that was our first time actually meeting each other in the studio. You know, so it just clicked. You know, we just clicked.
So we hear stuff like that and everything, and it makes us wonder, like, do you have any, like, EP projects out or anything that we can further build on what we heard?
Yes, I actually have my first EP that came out in 2021. End of 2020, my bad. It's called Vivid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take us through that.
Huh?
Take us through your first EP.
Oh man, Vivid was just a testimony of my victories, my losses, my struggles, my pains. It's just a quick little 9 little song EP that just really let you in about Brittany Evans. You know what I'm saying? AKA Bre Nickelle.
I don't know why when you said Brittany, you said Evans, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why Good Times popped up in my head. It was like, we lucky we got it. Boom, 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 boom. Good times.
Wow.
You know what's so funny is I can always tell when I say something off the wall, because Keith, like, literally puts his head down, like, no, he did not think a good time.
Wow.
Now, those of you that's viewing, those of you that's listening, Keith asked me, because honestly, I've really been struggling, and I will let the cat out the bag, man. As far as, man, like, since December 9th when we took a break, man, it's like, I've been sort of easing my way back into fusion. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, it's been some things as far as the industry, some things that since I worked for 2 different radio companies that I've saw that sort of took my energy and honestly spunk away. And I recognized it, and Keith said to me earlier, like, man, I want the classic Brian Stinson back. Can we get a classic? And I feel like I am honestly easing back into that and everything. You know, I was telling him that, you know, sometimes when you have the energy for artists and you want to treat everybody right, and other people who call you don't have that same passion, and you talk with them and you try to encourage them, sometimes it drains you. And I recognize in the process that was exactly what was happening. Is I treasure these experiences that I have with the artists and the guests every week. And everybody knows how passionate, how, you know, I want to give you, you know, the same love that I would give if I was sitting across from Usher or Alicia Keys or somebody like that. I want to give you the same energy and passion. And I honestly believe a conversation yesterday with a young man from Brooklyn, New York, playing his song on our other station on Fridays, rekindled my spark and let me know that honestly, not only was it great to showcase him and a bunch of other artists, but that you know, I've got to press through whatever this is, this little like, I guess, cloud that's trying to discourage me, honestly, you know, and everything. And so with that said, that's where the whole Good Times thing came from, my creative juices.
It's
coming back.
It's cool though. I'm gonna take him out one of these days, one of these nights. We're gonna go out and have some fun. That'll put the spark back into him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we're here not just for my whole story, but we're here because you've got a really dope event coming up. I want you to tell us the title of it, tell us who's all a part of it, and what we can expect.
Okay, I have an event. It's March 6th. It's called A Night of R&Bre. It's at the Wild Hair, 2610 North Halsted Street. And it's just going to be a night full of live music. I have a comedian that's hosting it, so you can laugh. And then I have some amazing artists like Johnny Dimitri, Treble the Singer, Treasure Nicole, Tia Songbird, Doug O'Lake, Jaleel. I have Masha Vu, Black Soul. I think that's everybody. If I'm forgetting anybody, please don't charge it to my heart. And then you have me, and I'm just excited to just really do my thing for the people and let people know why I'm here, and I'm here to stay.
No doubt. So each artist, man, like, I know you've seen them perform and all that stuff. Give us a little tease as to each artist, maybe something we should know about each artist that's part of this great event.
Ooh, something that you should know about. All of them, in a nutshell, all of them are amazing in their own right. I think Johnny Dimitri's going to bring the ghetto gospel through R&B. Tia Songbird, you'll get a sensual, erotic type of vibe. Treasure Nicole, seductive. For the fellas, Masha Vu, man, she's a phenomenal singer. She gives me Beyonce vibes vocally. Phenomenal. For the fellas with Black Soul, you'll get a live band. Like, he phenomenal. Him and his band is phenomenal. Treble the Singer, I think I saw him up here with you guys
just recently.
Man, he's on the up and come. Man, he's one of them. Like, gives me old school, like early 2000s R&B. Doug O'Lake gives me like R. Kelly Avant energy. And Jaleel, my God, man, I'm going to send you his information because I think he should be a guest on here.
Wow.
He is absolutely amazing. I think he has he gives me like Joe / like church vibes. It's just all around. Everybody that I picked for this is, man, equally, I think everybody deserves Grammys. If I could be honest, like, all of them have dope music and everything's going to be fantastic.
So where can people go to get more information, purchase tickets, and everything?
You could go follow me on Facebook, Instagram at Bre Nickelle, BRENICKELLE. Tickets are sold at the door. We don't have an Eventbrite or nothing like that. $15 at the door. And shout out to Felice and ID to G, 23NT, and Determined Radio for partnering with me, for this event. Very, very sweet people, talented people in their own right. And just come to the door and we got you. $15.
For sure. So I know you broke down the different artists that's gonna be at the show and like what they bring to the table, but as far as yourself though, in this specific performance, in this gathering, in this show, what are you trying to bring to the table, or like, is it a certain type of statement you trying to give off with this performance?
Yes, a lot of people are just now catching on to me, and I've been around for a couple years now. And so I want to leave an imprint like, man, I think she's really fly. I think she's dope. I think she's in her own lane. I don't think I sound like anybody. You know what I'm saying? I think I might make music like other artists, but I think I carry my own sound. And I just want to leave them with, man, I just love her individuality. I love that she's a great writer. I love that she can perform. You know what I'm saying? I've been really thinking about this performance. Like, man, I'm taking it serious as though I'm performing in front of the Grammys or, the VMAs. So I really been studying some things and really been gathering my thoughts. I play an instrument, and you just might see me play the instrument that night. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So outside of the little hints you have given us, is there anything else you could give us without really revealing too much of what you're gonna do?
I know people love giveaways. So I said as an incentive to get people out and just to keep people attention and just to show gratitude. I'm giving away some things, you know what I'm saying? So if you come out, when you purchase your ticket, you'll have a raffle ticket that's handed to you, and you might have a chance of winning something real nice. Small, but nice and from the heart.
Okay. So, again, for the people that probably didn't hear when you said it the first time, just tell the people, like, what the event gonna be at, you feel me? Like, what day it is and stuff like that, because I ain't gonna lie, that sound like a good event, though. That sound like something I probably want to go to.
Yeah, come through, bring your lady, your guys, whatever. It's March 6th, this Wednesday. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 8. It's $15 at the door. It's at the Wow Hair, 2610 North Halsted Street. And it's just a night of R&Bre, really dope talent in the city. It's going to really be able to entertain you guys, and y'all going to love it.
For sure, man. That's what I'm talking about. So we got this other song, though. Like, and just based off the first song that we played of yours, you feel me? I'm kind of low-key, I ain't going to say thirsty, but I want to see what you're working with this one. So, like, before we get into it, though, and it's called Layers. So before we get into Layers, just break down, like, what was the process as far as, like, putting layers together? Because I know, like, with me being an artist, you know, being a rapper and stuff like that, I know writing bars and writing a song for, like, an R&B artist is, like, totally different. So, like, just go into a little detail about, like, what was that process like when you was sitting down or when you put layers together?
The process was actually, I was in my boy's room in 2020, in the summer of 2020. And Sarad, my producer at the time, he sent me this beat over. And I think he entitled it Layers. And so every time he sends me something, whatever the title is, I try to run with it. And then I just started, at the time, my relationship status was kind of janky. So I basically manifested it, you know what I'm saying? Because my relationship now is everything that I'm talking about in this song. And it's just me being open and transparent to my significant other about how they helped me, you know, love me and love and love them. And so we all got layers. And so I just talked about, you know, they helped me peel back my layers. You know what I'm saying? And they see right to me. And, yeah, so it's a love song. I hope you guys like it.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So we're going to go and get into it, man. So we're going to get into this Layers real quick. And we'll be right back on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
It's more than a physical attraction. I love the way my body is reacting. Before I had a